Good morning, everybody, on this Thursday, October 4th. I just filmed out yesterday's close. I just filmed yesterday's closeout, so sorry about that. I totally actually remembered, but after I turned off the light, and usually by then John's passed out, and if I would have turned the light back on, it would have woken him up, and I didn't want to do that because he has not been sleeping well at all. He's been getting up like 4 o'clock in the morning every morning, even when I don't wake up. Like, so today, he got up at 4 o'clock. I did not get up. I know sometimes when I get up to go to the bathroom, I've been waking him up, but I did not get out of bed this morning. And he got up and actually woke me up at 4 o'clock. So there's that. I mean, I went right back to sleep. I don't think he did. And then he'll usually stay in bed until about quarter till 6. As long as he doesn't, as long as I'm able to sleep, he usually will stay in bed until about quarter till 6 and then get up to go. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Anyway, but he has not been sleeping well, so I did not want to turn a light on to wake him up at 11 something at night when I remember that I didn't close out the vlog. So anyhow, it is Thursday. Trying to decide if I want to go into the office tomorrow or next week. I think I'm going to wait until next week. I think I might wait till next week. But right now, I've got a little bit of a headache. And I have a meeting in like 20 minutes, so I need to get on that here soon. I was going to film a foundation review today. I filmed them the last 2 days, but I think I'm going to skip it today because by the time I get done with all my meetings this morning, it's going to be 10:30. And typically what I've been doing, like this week, it usually takes me about a half an hour to film a foundation opening. So like what I've been doing this morning, or this week, for example, yesterday, I started work at 8:15, which means I would have gotten off of work at 4:45 because I have to work an 8-hour day plus my half an hour lunch. So I would have worked 8:15 to 4:45. I filmed the foundation review yesterday. So what I ended up doing is, because it took me a half an hour during the day, I ended up working that half an hour at the end of the day. So I actually didn't stop working until almost 5:30 yesterday. So it's kind of like a trade-off. So if you ever watch any of my vlogs where I say I did a foundation review and I don't have it on in the morning, and I, have it on later in the day, and you see my foundation reviews and it's like, it's 10 o'clock when I'm filming it, that's why, because I do plug the time on the end of the day. That's one of the nice things about working from home, is I do have that flexibility, especially since I am typically working until at least 5:30 anyway. And I do have a tendency to work through lunch. Now, when I'm working from home, I will make myself a lunch, which usually takes about 20 minutes, and then I will bring it upstairs and work while I'm eating. So, although I don't take a full half an hour lunch at home, I do still take some time to make my lunch. When I'm in the office, either I bring a salad or I bring something that's quick in the microwave. So I still eat during my lunch. So while I'm eat during my lunch, duh, Jessica, I will eat and work at the same time at lunch, but I might take 3 to 5 minutes to heat whatever it is up in the microwave, It's one of the things that I've been horrible at my entire career, my entire working life, is that except for when I worked in retail. When I worked in retail, I did not work during my lunches because I would go to the break room and just sit in the break room the whole time. Since my in my professional career, and not that retail's not professional, but like in an office setting, ever since I've been in an office setting, I typically do work through my lunch, which is not good. I should take my lunch, and I do typically when I'm at home, but again, I still eat while I'm working. So anyway, long story short, I'm probably not going to film a foundation review today because by the time I do that, it's going to be, I think my morning meetings end at 10:30. I'm going to double check. Yeah, my morning meetings end at 10:30, and then I have a meeting at 11. So I literally have a half an hour meeting, or a half an hour there, that I could probably throw some makeup on, but I don't want to risk it. I just don't want to risk it. So I've got I've got meetings from 9 to 10:30, 11 to 12, 1 to 1:30, and then 2 to 3. So, yeah. Anyhow, good morning, Wednesday. Good morning, honey. What's the matter? You just want some attention. She is our attention getter. She loves attention. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I will see you all later today. Bye. Well, it's almost 5:30. I just got off work. But I filmed a foundation review today, or I'm in the process of filming a foundation review today. I managed to get off my one conference call at 10:08, I think it was. And then I filmed my foundation review while I was, this is going to be fun editing it. I started filming the foundation review, and then my employee wanted to talk to me to get prepared for the 11 o'clock meeting. So while I'm putting my foundation on, I have my headset in, and I'm actually talking to my employee while I'm putting my foundation on. So talk about multitasking. Today was crazy. I had a conference call at 9 o'clock, a conference call at 9:30, a conference call that got out at 10 after 10. Had a conference call at 11. I had a conference call at 1. I had another one at 1:30, and then another one at 2 o'clock, and then another one at 3:45. So it was the day of talking to people. So I am exhausted. The 3:45 one was supposed to last till 4:15. It lasted till 5:15. So half an hour meeting went an hour and a half. Yeah. Anyway, it's almost 5:30, like I said. What does that say? 5:52? And it's about 25 minutes fast, so it's almost 5:30. Sorry, my bed's not so comfortable when I have it at 100. Anyhow, I put dinner in the oven at lunchtime, so we're going to go eat dinner here in a couple minutes. It's all ready to go. We're just going to go eat it, and hopefully it's good. Cross your fingers. Hopefully it's good. I think Neil and I are going to go to the gym tonight. Before we do that, I have to close out my foundation review, which will happen at 6:30. 6:30 will be, because I think my first check-in was at 10:30. Somewhere in there. So I can't take this off till 6:30. I'd like to get yesterday's vlog edited and uploading before I go to the gym. But I just remembered that my computer was messed up and I had to reboot it, and I don't think I rebooted it because it was that busy of a day. Like sorry about the lighting. I need to reboot it and I forgot. So I need to go do that now before dinner, so that by the time dinner's done, I can come back upstairs and get that video edited. Whoops. So, yeah, I haven't. Oh, crap. Yes, I want to close my tabs. Yeah. I wanted to call and make an appointment to get my hair done today, and I forgot to do that too. Anyway, as riveting as this is, I'm sure, for all of you guys to sit here and watch me shut my computer down and reboot it. Can I get any lighting in here that's going to be good? No. You can always tell when it's time to reboot because it stops doing what you want it to do. But then again, it's a Windows machine, and pretty much Windows machines never do what you want them to do. At least that's my experience with them. Pretty much never. It's not even giving me the opportunity to close out of the window. I'll tell you what, I use multiple different browsers. I use Chrome. I use not Edge. It's not Explorer, it's Edge now. But I use Edge, and I use Firefox. Chrome is the most difficult one to deal with. It just will like not respond to you at all. it just won't. I mean, you hear me clicking, I think the computer or the camera is picking that up. I'm literally clicking on stuff and it's just not doing anything. So yeah, I don't know if that's my computer or if that is the browser or what it is, but I'm just gonna hit restart and it'll force the browser to close, right? I'm pretty sure it will. Maybe if it'll restart, there it goes. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and eat some dinner and then come back upstairs and edit yesterday's vlog and do my foundation closeout before going to the gym. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later. It has been a very, very, very long day today. And I owe you guys responses to your comments. And I was doing comments on Epic Beauty Fail tonight, but I did not get to my comments from you guys. So I'm sorry about that. I've been reading the comments, I just haven't been responding this week. It's been, well, if you guys have watched the vlog all week, you'll know that usually around the evening time I've been in a sour mood. So I'm not in a bad mood today. I did go to the gym. I made it to the gym. Thumbs up. But it's been a long day. I work long today. I think I told you that. I work like an extra half an hour today, which is okay. I mean, it doesn't bother me. And it's not so much the extra half an hour of work that I did, as much as the type of work that I did today, because I was on the phone almost all day. And that wears me out so much. It just makes me so tired. I am such an introvert. And when I talk that much as I did today, and then I got something sprung on me, like we had a project that we were already working on that had like this much scope. And I found out today that the scope was going from this much to like this much. I don't know how we're going to do it. I just don't know how we're going to do it. I was talking to my one project manager and we were trying to strategize, and I mean, all we basically came up with was let's set up a meeting with somebody else and talk through it, because I just don't know how we're going to do it. Not with the number of people that I have. So, and then I had another meeting this afternoon. My last meeting of the day was one where pretty much I had done my presentation that I was telling you guys about that I did earlier this week that I turned in on Monday. I was talking to somebody who's trying to make them all like consistent across my department, and he basically told me to redo them. Now I have 14 slides right now, 15 slides right now, and I'm going to condense it down to like 5, which I'm okay with. I don't need to talk for a half an hour. I can easily just do 5 slides and be done with it. I'm okay with that. The problem is that it's going to take me probably most of the day tomorrow to get that done. And I'm tired. It's like 9:40. I think I'm going to go to bed now. Well, I won't go to bed now, but go downstairs and like wash my face, brush my teeth, do my bedtime routine, because we usually put Nick to bed about 10 o'clock. And it usually takes me about 20 minutes to do my nighttime routine. So if I can get that done, then by the time we put Nick to bed, I can just go to bed, because I've got a little bit of a headache. I think I didn't push myself at the gym hard enough to like hurt myself. But what I was doing more reps at a lower weight, if that makes sense. Like I guess there's 2 methodologies to strength training: higher weight, fewer reps, or more reps, lower weight. I go for the more reps, lower weight, because I can't lift heavy weights. So I've been working this week. Every time I've gone in, this is day 3, I think, or 3rd time this week I've gone to the gym. I've been working my arms and my abs, because one of the things I'm worried about is I've got these bat wings, and if I continue to lose weight, which I'm hoping still happens, I don't want to have like a lot of excess skin here on my arms. I mean, I'm going to have skin on my stomach. I've always been a big girl. I mean, I haven't been this big, or at least as big as I was back in May. But I've always been a pretty big girl. Even when I was in high school, I was like 25, 30 pounds overweight from my height. So I've always been a bigger girl. and I know I'm gonna have skin on my stomach when if I hit my goal weight, which is the healthy range for my height. I will probably have skin on my stomach, but I'm hoping to avoid this. So I've been working my arms, both front and back. I've been working my arms. And today I was doing abs. So I was doing this machine where you like rock forward. And I did 100 reps of 35 pounds on that. So I just did more reps, lower weight, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's helping. My abs don't hurt. Actually, what hurts is my arms. My arms hurt. I was doing a push-up, which is supposed to be the lower arm or the under part of your arm. I feel it in my upper part of my arm, this part of my arm. That's where I'm feeling it. So, but my abs don't hurt, which is good because I'd be probably miserable if my abs hurt. I don't know. I'm just trying, you know. I'm just trying. I don't know. My dad keeps saying he needs to lose weight, and maybe if I'm successful, I can convince him. And his thing is, he wants to lose weight, but he doesn't want to do anything to lose weight. He just wants to magically lose weight. And he did Atkins before, and he lost a boatload of weight. Like, he went really skinny when he did Atkins, but he just couldn't sustain it. He just couldn't sustain it. And I don't know. I mean, my dad goes into the doctor and says, I just eat too much food. And I'll be honest with you guys, I used to eat a lot of calories, but it was empty calories. And now that I track everything, I know more where my calories are coming from. I will eat 200 grams of salad and be full, and it's like 20 calories. Yeah. What ends up adding up the calories on my salad is my dressing. I've been using an Italian dressing that has like 80 calories per serving, so that's not too bad. That's 2 tablespoons, which even for really like a 200-gram salad, I usually only use like 3 tablespoons of dressing. I don't normally use a ton of dressing. So as long as I'm using one that's like 80 calories, it's not too bad. But, I mean, I watch my calories, but I don't like, I don't know. I'm just trying. If I'm hungry, I will eat more. Like, especially like my period's coming the next day or so. The next couple of days, I'll probably eat more calories because I usually get pretty hungry during that time of the month. And I will probably eat 1,800 or 2,000 calories. I typically, when I'm not hungry, I usually eat around 1,300 or 1,400 calories a day. And I'm full on that. I don't need a lot of food. I used to tell people when I was at my highest weight, I would say, you know, I don't eat a lot of food. And I really don't. I can be totally satiated on like 1,200, 1,300 calories. Not feel hungry at all. Even like tonight when I worked out, I'm feeling a little bit hungry, but I think that's more because I was working on my abs, and I feel like I'm mistaking hunger for like a little bit, not like really pain. Am I making any sense? Like, because I exercise my abs, I have feelings in my stomach from working those muscles, and I'm mistaking it for hunger when I'm not really hungry. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. It's 9:45. I've been talking for almost 10 minutes, so I just want to say that today I am thankful that it is almost the weekend. I know that sounds crazy, but I have had a long day. Tomorrow should be a very quiet day. I have not a single meeting scheduled for tomorrow, which is good. I just need to get that presentation cleaned up because Monday is a holiday for me. It's Columbus Day. I don't know if any of you guys have a holiday from work on Columbus Day, but my kids are off, but my husband doesn't. So like my son Neil's community college is closed, Nicholas's school district, my school district here is closed, but John's school district has school. I don't know what's going on. So, oh, get this. One quick thing. John was in his classroom. He just switched to a new classroom this year. I know I've told you guys he's a school teacher, but he switched to a life skills classroom this year where he teaches students who just need to learn life skills. That's why it's called life skills. Teaches them how to cook, how to, make sure the burners are off when you're done cooking. They make coffee. They go out in the community and they volunteer at different businesses in the community. Like they'll go to car dealerships and learn how to wash cars, and they go to a catering company and help with some of their stuff. They do. They go shopping. They do Coffee Friday once a month, and they take the money and they go shopping. So they learn how to make a shopping list, and they learn how to budget, and they do different things that these students are going to need to live a life after graduation. And what his class used to be was he was full-time autism support. And he only had 3 students in the classroom, but it was full-time autism support. So he switched classrooms this year, and they hired another teacher. Now, it is October 4th, mind you. So school started like 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, maybe tops. I can't remember. It was like the third week in August. So like 6 weeks ago. The lady already quit. Not quit, like flat out quit, but she got another job and she's leaving the school to go to another school district. And she's like, I don't know that I'm going to make it 60 days because under their contract, they have to work 60 days after they give notice. And she looked at my husband and said, I don't think I'm going to make it 60 days. This classroom's a nightmare. So John's boss basically said to John that it would be very difficult to fill that position. And John's like, but I did it for 5 years. And she's like, yeah, it's going to be very difficult to fill that position. Like, she wasn't trying to get him to go back to that class or anything like that, but she just was like, it's going to be really hard to fill that job. So, and to be honest, one of the reasons why the teacher is leaving, not only because that classroom is a very difficult classroom, they have 3 adults and 3 students in that classroom, but it is a very difficult classroom, but she also got a pay raise. The school district that John teaches for does not pay very well. And they've done a lot of hiring freezes, pay raise freezes. Like one of his other coworkers that has worked for his school district for like 10 years or 15 years or something like that, just got a job at another school district and got like a $15,000 pay raise per year because he still had the seniority. He had the number of years in service, and he was put on their pay scale based on the number of years of service. And that's how much of a pay difference not only the school district made, but also with all of the pay freezes and stuff made. Like John hasn't gotten a pay raise in like 3 years. Maybe it's been 4. I think in the 5 years he's been there, he's only gotten 1 pay raise. So, but he loves his job, and that's what's important. So, anyway, I'm going to start Nimity's Boutique, and we're going to make it $1 million company. My sister and I are going to make it $1 million company, right? So I told Neil the other day, I said, we've got Nimity's coming, and then we have 2 other businesses we'd like to start if we can afford it, if we can make it work and make enough money to expand. We have 2 other business avenues we'd like to get into in the next 5 years. Beth has one and I have one that we would like to expand into. My lighting is really bad. So we would end up with 3 businesses. And I told Neil, I said, maybe in the next 10 years, 3 businesses, we can make $1 million company. Knock on wood, hopefully, we'll see. I'm a planner. Anyway, I have been rambling for 14 minutes. This is going to be a super long vlog. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I know some of you guys like longer vlogs, some of you guys don't, but yeah. Anyway, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.